What's up, guys? I'm Laura from Reading in Bed. Today is Friday, December 23rd. I'm so messed up on my days. I think it's the 23rd. So today I'm going to be revealing story number 23 in the short story advent calendar, and let's try it that way. So I'm doing these videos every day till Christmas, which means there's only one left. That's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be tough to get away, but since it's the last, I'm really going to try hard to get the video up. In the morning even. We'll see how that goes. I found a quiet moment to do today's video, so let's get to it. It is Friday, so I'm not going to do a Friday Reads though, because I'm reading the same thing as I was last Friday, which is Wuthering Heights, a reread for me. I've read it a million times, and somehow it just keeps getting better. I don't know, it's very comforting to be reading that story right now, and I might finish it before the end of the year, so I don't know. I might squeeze in one more book, but we'll see before the year ends. Other than that, I have started to post my year-end wrap-up kind of stuff on the blog, so I'll put a link down below to the first of those, which is just my stats, so like how many books I read, from what countries, what genders, what, all that kind of stuff, and what genres. So just very basic stuff like that. I'm going to have some more posts about plans for next year, about how I felt about doing this Read Women thing in 2016. So you can check that out if you're interested. Might talk about it a bit on here too. We'll see. But before we get into today's story, I've got two to talk about today because I missed a day 2 days ago. So we've got story number 21, which was Circumstances of Hatred by Laura Trunke. I saw a lot of great stuff about this on Twitter on the day I should have read it, and I really did like this one. So this is about a grandson who inherits his father's house, including this very mysterious locked refrigerator, which, can you spoil a short story? It turns out to contain the cryogenically frozen bodies of 3 Nazi soldiers who, when the refrigerator becomes unplugged, come back to life and start terrorizing the grandson and his wife. So I really like this. Had no idea where it was going to go. It was somehow both, like, obviously super unrealistic while feeling quite realistic while reading it, and it really had a good sense of dread and foreboding. Now, I often tell my kids what the stories are about, so I told my oldest son what this was about, and he wants me to read it to him. I don't think there's any bad words in here, but now I'm like, ugh, do I want to? Like, there's stuff about the Holocaust in here. It's not that I'm trying to hide things from him, but it's like, is he ready to hear about that? Or, more to the point, am I ready for him to ask me questions about that? So we'll see if I end up reading this to him. That was 21. 22 is At Christmas Time by Anton Chekhov. Now, apparently yesterday's video cut off at some point, so I don't know if I made it to the part where I admitted that I have a huge crush on Chekhov. Like, obviously he's dead, but in the pictures I've seen, I just think he's a very handsome man. So I was very excited to get this. I've only read a couple of his stories before, and this is a very short one, just 8 little pages long. And man, I think this is the saddest story of the calendar so far. I cried more in Blue Light, Red Light, but those were tears more because it was, there was sort of a heartwarming moment at the end and there was hope. This is a story about a woman trapped in a abusive relationship who's trying to reach out to her parents, but she just can't reach them. And there's no hope in the end of the story. It's like we just, literally, a door opens, we see her, the door closes, and that's it. It's just such a powerful, short glimpse of life, and man, very depressing. But great, I love this. So both these stories, 21 and 22, are, like, they're right up there. I don't know if anything's going to pull ahead of Red Light, Blue Light, but these are going to be in the top 5 for sure. Both really strong stories. So let's get into number 23. Here we go. It's another short one, it feels like. And the picture looks like a squirrel in a pot. Let's see what we have here. So this is The Lunacy of Gumbo by Paget Powell. Okay, I've seen this name. It's all coming to me though, so let's cheat and look at the bio. He has a couple of novels. This story appeared in an anthology previously. It's not helping me though. I don't recognize any of the names of the books here, so I don't know. I know nothing going into this. Hopefully the squirrel's not in the gumbo. It's a little disconcerting, but I'll read it and report back. And I'll be back tomorrow at some point where I'm going to reveal stories number 24 and 25. There is a number 25 in here, but I'm not going to do a video on Christmas. Like, that's just not going to happen. So tomorrow's going to be the last day. So for those of you who have watched the whole way through, thanks so much. And I'll see you at some point tomorrow. See you then.